Students, today we are going to discuss a case study on promotion policy of the WorldNet, a fast growing telecom operator who has been in Indian market for the past 25 years. This company now it is facing a challenge of employee turnover due to the employee dissatisfaction towards the promotion policy which was adopted by the company. So earlier the company was into the seniority based promotion, and suddenly the company has changed its decision to the performance based promotions. So now we are going to give a solution for this problem for the company, how to reduce the employee turnover and how the management can make the promotion policy in a better way. So before going into the problem statement, let us discuss about the base of promotion policy. So basically we have three types of promotion policy. One is seniority basis, and another one is merit basis, and last is seniority cum merit basis. So let us go on to the seniority based promotion. So it has an advantage. So both all the three types of policies will have its own advantages and disadvantages. So what is the advantages? It is relatively easy to measure. So in the seniority based promotion policy, the employee are not rated based on their performance, that is potential. It is based on the tenure of the employees who is working in an organization, that is the duration that he or she has been served in the organization. So it will be a security for the employees. So it also will reduce the labor turnover. So at the other end, it also has a disadvantages. It is not necessary the employees will learn more with the length of the services. So if an employee, say for example, if he is working for more than 5 years, it does not mean that he is capable of doing all the work or responsibilities according to the employer expectations. So it also demotivates the young and more competent employee. So if an employee who is joining the organization for fresher and he is also serving some 1 or 2 years, so if he is not promoted based on his potential, then at the end he will be dissatisfied, and ultimately he will move from the organization. So both the seniority based, there will be advantages as well as disadvantages. So next we move on merit basis. So it is opposite to the seniority based. So here the advantage is it is purely based on the skills and knowledge and the ability of the employee who is working in the organization. It is based on the potential, how potential he is capable to execute his responsibility, and it is merit may be determined by the job. It is also determined by the job. You can measure their performance by various ways. So what are the different ways you can have? You can have some performance appraisal system in an organization, and you can also have one-to-one interview with the employee about his performance, and this will always encourage the employees. So here you will fix the target, you will sit together. Here we can have one concept like MOB. What does it mean? It is management by objectives, where the superior and the subordinate, they will sit together and they plan for the their responsibilities and their targets. So this merit base is purely based on the MOB. So at the other end, it also has its own disadvantage. So it is not easy to measure the performance of an employee, and the purpose of the promotions may not be served if merit is taken as a sole criteria for the promotion. So in all the cases you cannot take the merit basis. So it will be differ from where position to the position. So here it cannot be taken as a sole criteria for the promotion policy. So next We move on last one. It is mostly used by every organization, like seniority cum merit basis. So the management will always prefer the merit basis on their promotions. So if it is purely depend on the potential of the employees. So in most of the organization nowadays, they are doing the combination of both the seniority and merit basis. So in where this seniority basis of policy will be framed, no, it will be framed on like industries where you would have workers. So there you will be having the trade union systems. So there they strictly follow this seniority based type of promotion policies, and which cannot be applicable in all type of sectors. So here our case study is purely based, the company is purely based on the service oriented industry. So here it will not be applicable that purely the seniority based type of policy making. So what is the question? So what was the question is, what a suggestion would you take to the management to overcome this situation? How you can manage the situation? So all of a sudden, earlier it was into the seniority based type of promotion policy. So suddenly the organization has changed its system into merit based. So ultimately the employees will get frustrated, and they move to the another company, or they will quit the organization. So here the management has to take a policy. So it has to take a well defined policy for the employees based on the position. Say for example, you will be having 3 types of levels of managements. You will be having top level, middle level and lower level. So in all these 3 type of categories, you cannot go with the same type of policies. Say for example, if you are recruiting an employee for a CEO type of chief executive officer, so in that case you cannot go purely based on the merit basis. So here you have to go with some seniority basis as well. So here you have to define the levels, so which you are going to recruit for the employees. So that type of levels of policy has to be framed by the organization, and that has to be communicated to the employees before taking any decisions. So that is the main point over here, what the management has to do. So this situation you can handle by various steps, like the policy you have to frame should be based on the position, whether you are going for a high level position or middle level manager category, or lower level workers like supervisor category. So what the level you are going to fix for this promotion, so that has to be well defined, and that has to be communicated to the employees at all over the organization. So if you are capable of going for this position, this is the criteria where you have to work for it. So like that type of clear-cut idea has to be, clear-cut policy has to be framed by the company. Then it is not only the organization to frame the policy at the higher level, it is the duty of the management to guide the employees in all the ways. So you have to give them training. So say for example, if you are incorporating a new technology in your organization, so probably it cannot be, the employees cannot be aware about all these type of technologies. So you have to make arrangements for the employees to make them training in an organization. So on the job training, or it may be an off the job training. You can outsource the training person from outside, and you have to give them training in order to meet their challenges. So that is the main part. And the last one is the performance evaluation system should be very, very clear, and it has to be open to all the employees. So this all these steps will make the organization to reduce the turnover in future. So coming into the conclusion, So all, as I said, you cannot frame the policy for all types of positions. You cannot go with all types of positions. So here you have to have a combination of both the seniority and the merit has to be considered as a sound base for the promotions. So I conclude by this statement. Thank you.